Welcome to the Urban Grind TV Spotlight, your front row pass to the freshest voices in hip hop. Brought to you by the Midwest's longest running hip hop TV show with 28 awards and counting. I'm your host, Wally Lockard III, aka Mr. Music is My Business. We're live, so we're just keeping it all the way Dougie. Right now, we're on our Urban Grind TV YouTube, but this episode will premiere on Comcast and Astound Wednesday night, channel 25 in Chicago. And we got the Urban Grind TV apps on Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. You guys be able to tap in and watch this episode. But big shout out to Volt Energy Drink. They're powering today's session. Ignite the charge and feel the grind. I got an amazing guest. Today's spotlight shines on Blessed Poet, a North Philadelphia wordsmith whose soulful hip hop weaves in R&B smoothness with refreshing melodies. Raised on cypher culture, trading bars with classmates at 16 and watching his dad rap with Hellbent. He turned raw passion into vivid, metaphor-driven stories that uplift beyond Philly streets. He's earned J. Cole level comparisons for his introspective verses, and the man has earned spins on Power 99 FM and 103.9 FM. He's opening for major legends like KRS-One, Benny the Butcher, and 38 Special. And the man, he just headlined his first sold out show this June 2025 this year. His new single Money is lighting up the Philly airwaves, and fans are hungry for the upcoming Stay Blessed EP. Get ready. Blessed Poet's about to take us inside his hustle, his heart, and his next chapter. Let's dive in. Blessed Poet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was fire.
Man, that was a little rough. We had to get through, but
Yeah,
Philadelphia is its own market. Shout out to Free Beans. I've had a lot on. It's a very aggressive market. It's taken very serious.
sure.
You gotta respect the MCs, and that's why I definitely love working with you and putting together some stuff and kind of seeing a snapshot on what's coming, man. So, Blessed Poet, welcome. In one sentence, who are you? And if today was the first time that someone heard your name, who would you want them to think of? What do you want them to feel?
I'm like probably the coolest laid back dude ever, but I'm extremely talented and gifted with this. Like I got a big passion for music. I've been going since like 11 years old, so this music is like probably one of the biggest things to me right now. I'm all in on
What was the first moment in one of those North Philly Cypher sessions? I mean, which are get crazy. When was it that
it.
you realized, hey man, this is what I'm meant to do?
Yeah, yeah, you get that crowd reaction. When everybody just standing around you and you get a couple wolf faces. Once you get those wolf faces, that's what it's like. Okay, I'm pretty good at this. Yeah, so everybody kind of was giving me that face, like, oh man, there wasn't there's no slack over bars, so he was really rapping. So once
Do you,
I got that, I was like, it's go time.
do you think that confidence comes from like your father being in the industry?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Uh, that confidence actually comes from me being from Philly. So yeah, it's like you gotta have some type of confidence here. It's like they'll wash you down the drain out here.
What do you remember like your father rapping or writing music when you were little?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I actually remember a few of his raps and everything too. So yeah, they were actually really dope.
What kind of impression do you think that made on you as a young artist?
Uh it was crazy because when I first kind of started, I didn't have like I didn't even want to make music. I was just doing it because he was doing it, and I felt like it was cool at first. And I just kind of grabbed that passion for it. And then he was telling me too. He was like, the more you do it, the more you're gonna like enjoy it, and you're not gonna want to stop. So yeah, we're here now.
What do you feel is the biggest lesson that you learned from his crew and watching your father?
Don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. Just keep working. Yeah.
That's a really good lesson. Now, I want you to tell us about when you were recording your first track around the age of 16. What surprised you the most about the process?
Surprised me was I didn't sound the same as I sound when I was, yeah, that was like,
In your
whoa,
head?
yeah, I was like, this is not the same. It's not the same exact person that rapped this right here. I can't like hearing myself on the mic and I'm like, nah, I gotta get that rapper voice. I gotta get that down pat.
I wonder if it's just one of those things where you have to get like you have to grow into your voice and then you have to like get used to hearing yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
because I actually just started like liking my rapper voice. Yeah, and it was like a long time. I always thought I had like a light voice, and because you hear rappers like Busta Rhymes and stuff, and they got that deep tone, and it sound real good on speaker.
but it sounds like it hurts if you talk like that too long.
Definitely sound like it hurt.
You know, I think it's one of those things you kind of grow into it. I didn't like my voice. I think 2 decades ago when I heard it first in like a recording studio and
Yep.
with dubs and talking on the mic and then you grow into it and then you know what it is. I think it's like anything in life. You just gotta own it.
Yeah,
Now
that's definitely what it
that's
is.
a perfect segue into our next piece, which is your sound and your style. You're blending the hip hop and the R&B hooks. How do you decide when a song needs to be like a smooth melody versus like the hard hitting bars that Philly is known for?
All right, so I kind of got my favorite artists like a R&B artist and like just artists all around is like Anderson .Paak. And
Okay,
he kind
I
of,
can
yeah,
see
so
him.
he can kind of do like all around. So I feel like if you can do that type of stuff, just like Drake, like if you can sing and rap, that's like a plus for you. So I get this little, it's the beat, it's the beats, man. I get this feel in the beat, and I just go.
How's your style been embraced like in Philly and like around your peers?
It's actually it's funny because Philly, it was kind of hard to get the Philly crowd into like this type of music and rap because they like, they like their style, they like the hip hop and the back people, everybody in the background, hardcore. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of like, yeah, I actually went to New York. Once I started going to New York and I realized how much they enjoyed me out in New York, people started enjoying me in Philadelphia the same
Ain't that funny? They say
way.
a prophet is never loved in his hometown, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And sometimes that you need that cosign from outside, sadly, for other people to recognize the greatness that's right here in their backyard.
Yeah.
Now, your new single "Money" is blowing up on the Philly airwaves. You're getting traction. You got stations are picking it up. What inspired that track, and what was the message that you were determined to send with this record?
That song was actually really one of those like I'm here now type songs, and like I'm still pushing, and I actually just wanted to be like one of those feel good songs where you can work out in the gym and feel like you can just keep going, just keep going.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
an anthem, some energy, something to get like
yeah.
turned up. Which line from "Money" do you feel like hits closest to home for you?
Oh man, that's a good one.
That's why I do what I do, brother. 28 awards.
That was a real good one right there. Mm. Mm, mm,
Well, you wrote them all, so
mm. I know. Medically gifted. For my presence in the game, they say I'm heavily gifted. I said medically listed. For my presence in the game, they say I'm heavily gifted. I'm
okay,
all, yeah, yeah. I'm always lifted.
okay. Now you teamed with KRS-One for a suicide prevention benefit. Talk
Right,
to me
right.
how it feels to work with a legend like KRS-One.
Ah, man, that probably was one of my favorite shows to ever do, like ever. He was dope, real cool, chill dude. Man, the suicidal prevention thing. It was one of a friend that I knew. He kind of committed suicide like about a year ago, so that I kind of really looked into that and wanted to be a part of that. So yeah, that was really good too. That was a really good show.
Definitely a powerful topic. We started a show on Urban Grind TV. It's called Mind Over Men, It's a men's mental health TV show, kind of talking about the same thing. Because like I'm a military veteran, we lose
Mhm.
22 veterans a day to suicide, and it's affected kind of everybody around you. Any stories you could share with us while working with KRS-One? Any favorite memories?
Um, he jumped on the stage and saw me. He kind of shook my hand off stage. Yeah, it's like he remembered me when I was on stage. That's what it made me feel like. Yeah,
So you made an
oh,
impact and something definitely that he remembered you.
yeah, for
You
sure. I
had
had. Oh, sorry about that.
no.
Oh no, that was my first time meeting him too, and being out there in New York, it was like they say he walk around all the time, so they was like, yeah, you meet him a whole lot more. And I
Yeah.
definitely met him a few more times after that. So
Yes. He's a humble guy, and he's somebody that like feels so personable when you meet him. He has like the most
yeah,
positive energy, man. That is amazing. Uh,
probably was one of the most positive artists I met during this journey.
isn't that crazy? How did that event shape your view of music's power, like beyond the entertainment field?
It's cause like I know this. It's just doing music and listening to music all my life. It kind of touches you. Music always touches you, touch your heart, and kind of make you feel some type of way. It can get you out of a lot of bad situations if you listen to the right songs and listen to the right words. So yeah,
I mean, right? It's therapy, right?
definitely all the time. I use it for all that all the time.
What can a fan expect from your new EP coming out? Themes, collaborations, any surprises that you're excited to share with us?
Oh man, I have a member of BSF on there for sure.
Say it again.
I said I'll have a member of BSF on there
Okay.
on the
Okay.
tape for sure. Yeah,
So
they
we got a surprise coming soon.
yeah, it's gonna
Um,
be dope.
I want you to finish this sentence. When they press play on my next drop, when they
Press play
press
again.
they're gonna press play again.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
nice. Now looking ahead, you got radio spins, you got sold out shows, you got an international television run here with Urban Grind TV. You're gonna reach 83 countries
Right,
with the
right.
interview around the world, the music videos and the radio, syndicated 12 different markets. You've
Mhm.
got amazing milestones and stuff already under your belt. What is it that you're gonna work that's gonna make you feel like I've made it? What are you looking for? What
Um, See now at the moment, I kind of want more. I want more people to hear. I want people to hear me. Yeah. I want that big air on to my music, and I never been one of those like I'm here for the money. Like even though I talk about it in my songs and I need the money, everybody need the money, but I also have a like a extreme passion for it. So I'm here for everybody to just listen to my music, tune into what I got to say.
So I think I know the answer, but I gotta ask for the people. Dream collaboration, who would it be?
J. Cole.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say almost Anderson Pack,
Yeah,
uh,
no,
because but the similar comparisons. Have you met Jay?
no, I never met J. Cole. That would be dope.
Super amazing artist. We got the chance to have him on Urban Grind TV and interview him
Fine, fine.
right when he signed the Rock Nation deal. As for the Dreads came in, he was still
Yeah,
with the fade. Amazing artist, really personable people, man. I really hope and I hope we manifest that for you. Not only do you get
absolutely.
to meet them and but to get the opportunity to collaborate with another giant in the industry.
Yeah, that would be a dope. That would be a dope collab.
What's something that people that don't know you would be surprised to know about you?
I can cook
You can
really good.
cook. Like like
Yeah,
what? Like there's
like
like you
like
pour water,
steak.
like you can
Yeah, I can make steak. I can make like the Thanksgiving foods. I can whip a nice little meal up for the whole family. I can really cook. I cook pretty good.
amazing. What's one message you want every listener to take away right now that's gonna tune in, gonna catch the replay? What's the message?
Um, Big bangs, man. Just blessed poet. I'm probably gonna be here forever. Yeah, you're gonna see me a lot because I'm gonna make sure I got no quitting, man.
So if people want to see you, follow you, where can they follow you? Where can they check out the music videos, your social media and stuff like that? How can they tap in?
Yeah, everything is under at blessed poet. It's spelled BLESTPOET. I always get blessed the poet when I'm at shows and stuff like that. They always put the in there for some reason, but it's just blessed the poet.
Yeah, that's bogus when they start updating your name.
Yeah. I'm like blessed the poet. I have no idea where you got it from.
And for everybody watching, make sure you go follow Blessed Poet on Instagram. Stream
Yeah,
money wherever you get your music and stay tuned because Stay Blessed is dropping this fall. You can catch this spotlight re-airing Wednesday night on Comcast and Astound Cable Channel 25 in Chicago. And of course on our Urban Grind TV apps on Apple, Roku, and Fire TV. Make sure all you gotta do is tap in at urbangrindtv.com, the website for all the latest. And of course, follow us at urbangrindtv.com. And look, Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And shout out to Volt Energy Drink. Ignite the charge and fuel the grind. That's a wrap here on the Urban Grind TV Spotlight. Until next time, don't forget you can't make money and excuses at the same time. Peace.
I like that. It's fire.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodcaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
Hey! Yo, real. Like, SMG shit. Shout out SEM. From Memphis to the rack. From the rack back. Still focused. Working. Grinding for everything and nothing less. Gang. I'm on the ground like, whoa. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cans that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith. All of these drugs, can't nobody just drop me. Broke uncle with stick in the back of the part. All of these niggas play game what they like, but you cannot respond. No, this shit not a tar. Niggas be hating for any little reason, but I'ma keep rapping these features with Barbie. Trim this shit down till I get to the top. Now I'm about to offset like I'm dealing with Cardi. I'm going back to back, feeling like Pat. They was sleeping on Zello. Wake up from the nap. They put bread on his top since that boy wanna cap. I get money, you don't. Let's just keep it a stack. If I sign a contract, I bet that bitch a max. I got smoke for his lit. I'm on fire like a match. Can't be chasing the bitch, so I'm chasing the sack. If you don't got a problem, we make it like that. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cans that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
Sinister gang, we doing the damn thing, ain't doing the damn thing. It's too many haters and so many fakers. They love the haters, we so players. Don't care what they talking, the money is popping. Got it in motion, ain't no boasting. Me and the team, taking the world. That's Urban Grind, that's SCM, that's SMG. Whoever else under the umbrella coming across like the good fellas. Spencer Cologne, they love the smell of us. Only a few, like where's the rest of us? Counting this money, I'm keeping it on me. Drinking this liquor like what is wrong with me? I'm rolling these raws, don't mess with woods. Niggas run up, I wish they would. Getting this money, they wish they could. I won't explain, should be understood. The way that I'm walking, the way that I'm talking, there's something about me. They love, they hate me. These niggas is talking, these bitches is stalking. This shit is appalling. I wanna keep ballin', so stay out my way. I'm not here for plays. We coming through, so clear the way.
Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cans that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up. What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com. Man, Welcome back to Urban Grind TV. I'm your host and founder, Wally Lockard III. Tonight, we continue our OGs of Hip-Hop series, honoring the architects, the game changers, and the innovators of our culture, giving them their flowers while they're still here. Tonight's OG is Rico Lumpkins, aka Raja Banks, a Grammy-nominated, multi-platinum producer, mix engineer, and DJ. This man is behind the classics from TLC, Outkast, Master P, Boyz II Men, and more. He's worked with Whitney Houston, Lauryn Hill, Brandy, Monica, Sierra, Ludacris, Akon, and others. The man has scored episodes that have amounted to over 3.75 billion streams, and he's produced, even wrote for Jesse Jackson's campaign, the anthem for President Obama. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome Rico Lumpkins, aka Raja Banks.
Wally, what's up, baby?
Rico, I had to get Rico like 6 months in advance
to
book him because he's really busy running up classics. The man's working in the studio. You are, right? You're always busy.
Yeah, we've been trying to put this on the schedule.
No doubt, but you're working. This is the grind. Man, I'm real proud of you. One of the coolest thing was when you meet people and they're like real people and you can connect and you can talk to them and they're like part of your heroes, you know, because you've shaped the sound. We're gonna get into it, and they're part of like your peers, and you're like, wow, this is an amazing person that still has his feet on the ground that we can connect with and talk with. And I think that is one of the most remarkable things about you being a real person, man.
No,
so let's give it up, Rico Lumpkins, man. Solid, man.
But I can say the same about you, Wally. You know what I mean? Like, you've been a staple for the whole Chicago land area for decades, right? And, you know, of course, we hold each other to high regards and mutual respect, but like for me to be sitting here and you just, you know, to want to just have a conversation, bro, it's an honor to me.
Thank you, brother.
So I just want to say thank you. Let's give Wally his flowers.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Salute. That's big. I'm gonna use that clip later.
Hey,
so
Urban Grind
save that
TV.
one, John. Rico, what was the first hip hop record that grabbed you?
Ooh.
And talk to me. Tell me how that record changed your life. He wasn't ready for that.
No, I wasn't, bro.
I did my research. This is OGs of Hip-Hop.
So, okay, since we're talking OGs, let's go back. I can remember listening to the Public Enemy stuff back in, the whole, I mean, the 84, 85, somewhere in there. And when I heard the records and all the samples that they were using, right? But it was so structured. It was just so, like, it really resonated with me. It hit me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say the first one would be NWA, even though there was previous records, you know, like, you know, the whole LL Cool J movement, Rapper's Delight, you know what I mean? Like, those were like, that's when I really started getting into music. And I think Rapper's Delight actually might have had more of an effect on me because it was like a disco record, but made into hip hop. It's like it wasn't never heard of before. So,
how did it change your life when you heard this?
It inspired me to. That's funny because that's what inspired me. Even though we was doing like all the Prince stuff back then, like I started migrating, like listen to all the East Coast stuff. Like I just remember it grabbed me to the point where it's like, I want to do some of that. So I think it merged what I had learned in musicianship and artistic creativity, and it allowed me to merge, like, it allowed me to merge my sound, and it allowed me to be versatile.
Allow you to be you.
That's true, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wanna follow up on one thing you said, because the more we talk, we find out we had so much stuff in common.
Oh, absolutely.
Besides being brothers.
Yes. Yes.
And, you know, we have amazing things in common. And you see my face drop when you said Public Enemy.
Yeah, I just seen your reaction.
It hit me. And I haven't had that feeling in forever
Yes.
because, and I'm going to make it quick because it's not about me. We're here to honor Rico Lumpkins. But my introduction to hip hop was a record. It was Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
Yes.
And my mom bought a record from the flea market because we were poor, so we got everything from the flea market. It came with a record.
Yeah.
It had one record. It was Public Enemy, Fight the Power. She gave it to like an 8 or 9-year-old kid, which was me. No idea of the record and the revolution, how militant the music was.
Yes.
And I had, when you got one record, what did you do back then? You played it
wore
over
out.
and over. And that was my introduction to hip hop. So when you said that, I was like, bam. I felt that instant connection.
You know who else back then that had that same effect on me was X-Clan.
You taking it.
Well, X-Clan and Public Enemy was so similar. Yeah.
And there was a different time. I think, you know, when people talk about militant, I don't think it's, you know, I'm a military veteran as well. So I think what that means is structured, it means organized, and it means discipline. And that's what it takes to do anything in this life and to be any kind of success. So I want to go back. I want to talk about before the fame. How were you grinding? Did you go like, was it block parties? Was there DJ battles? And I want you to share with us and the people at home a defining struggle, something from that era, before the fame. And I say fame before you was sitting in here with these heavy legends that we just mentioned.
Right. Again, so I'm putting myself back in that. I'm going time capsule, right? Throwback. So not only being a musician, but I also was a break dancer. So we used to break dance a lot and used to do competitions. And then we got a gig. Romeo Lacujo was the name of our breakdancer crew in Rockford. But we started to get paid. So, and it started touring. Then we ended up at the Riviera in Chicago and down at the festivals. And but I think for me, I merged, like the whole hip hop community or the culture kind of grabbed me. Like even though I was that musician, I was leaning more towards that, you know, the hip hop culture, right? And the defining moment, or what'd you say?
Something that defined the struggle. This is before the fame, before you started getting paid and you're cutting your dues. What's something like a moment that was like, yo, this is gonna change. I'm gonna make this happen.
So my dad was a preacher, so he always made sure that, hey, look, you got to bring home the good grades in order to be in the bands or be in these dance groups to do the secular stuff, right?
Right.
Believe it or not, that was kind of an internal battle for me, an internal fight. You know what I mean? As well as growing up, my dad's black, my mom's Mexican, so I'm multiracial. So I came from different backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
And the Mexicans didn't like the blacks didn't like the Mexicans, or they didn't get along. So I'm stuck in the middle. And even though my bandmates, they used to call us taco and burrito and all this kind of other stuff, right?
Right.
I mean, you can't say that now, but
but that
back then,
people weren't so sensitive.
They weren't. And for me, though, it was kind of like, where do I fit in? And so I always found solace and peace in music when I created music. So it wasn't, I guess it's an internal struggle, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Where I won't say that economically it was a struggle, but finding your identity.
Yes.
Creating, you know, they asked me earlier, what do you recommend for, you know, new artists, and finding your identity is key. So I think for me, that was kind of the struggle that I dealt with.
You know what? Isn't that a struggle? Because I'm mixed. I'm same thing. I'm biracial, right?
Yeah.
And I ran into, and I don't speak Spanish, so the Latin people didn't mess with me, and I have a white name, and so I would show up, and they're like, nah, you know. So I ran into that. I felt the same way, and I really take it like that was God's way of telling me, you're not supposed to fit in.
Carve your own lane.
You make your own lane.
Yeah.
That's what Urban Grind TV. That's what Roger Bay. Every person that has made a name for themselves, what they did is they made their own lane. Because if you're following somebody else, you're never gonna, they'll never know your name.
I literally had to break away from my circle of friends, right? My homeboys back in the day, because they weren't on the same trajectory. Like I was, and not a knock on them.
Right.
It's just, that's what they loved doing, and they were complacent there. But I had to be like, okay, I'm gonna step to the side, elevate my mind, get my priorities, and that's when I went to audio engineering school. And that's when I was like, you know, there's no plan B.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodcaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
What's up, baby? I'll be anxious, man. I don't know what's going on with it, man. Something fucked up. It's been about 3-4 days. He ain't woke up, man. Damn, I've been on the road for like 5-10 days too, my nigga. I ain't even been to sleep, fool. But that shit, I've been on motherfucking mad, boy. You know I be moving. You know, it's essential appetite, you know what we got. Yeah. Shit, grandpa locked up. You know how I do. Like Waka Flocka. Yeah.
Young Shine, you
What it do, ma? I be moving, I be moving, I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving and I'm grooving, huh? And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, huh? And I'm finessing and I'm grooving and I'm grooving, huh? I keep them things bumping all of that in Houston. I keep them things bumping all of that in Houston. And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, huh? And I be grooving, I be grooving, I be grooving, huh? And I'm finessing and I'm grooving and I'm grooving, huh? And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, huh? I keep them things bumping Austin, Dallas, Houston. And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving. I be moving, huh? For you niggas working, stool pigeons. Oh, police ass nigga, tell the feds I never retired. Tell the feds I never retired, nigga. Hey, I say I'm up like a vampire. Tell the feds I never retired, nigga. Hey, I say I'm up like a vampire. And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, huh? And I'm finessing and I'm grooving and I'm grooving, huh? And I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, hey. And I'm finessing and I'm moving, and I'm moving. They saying 1 in a trillion chance that an average person get rich, but I'm far from average, bitch. I'm a trap with no resistance. Stand on my age, boogie shit, make sure everybody eat trick. Yeah, fuck just breaking down the brick. I'm trying to rap and duct tape the whole shit, man. I hit the highway already, make a quarter ticket, nigga, and it's Thursday. Yeah, they say I'm greedy, but my blood say cheesy. I be moving, I be moving, and I'm finessing and I'm grooving and I'm grooving, and I be moving, I be moving, I be moving, and I'm finessing and I'm grooving, I be moving. Oh, well, I can't hear you. Mama, I gave that ring to the man in the sky.
I don't know what that means, but that ring costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I gave that ring to Zeus, mama. It's the world awards going on right now, bigger than life. But I'm finna check the mail real quick, make sure I ain't never check came in the mail and stuff, man. I got that, man. That's a trip. Hov knew Steph Curry and them was gonna win before they won when he copped the ring. And I'm a real nigga from the streets, 100% gangster, nigga, shoot right through your teeth. Hustle game so unique, fall out now, nigga, that's not me. I'm calling shots and running shit, B. I've been thrown since a young age. All I know is motherfucker, yeah, getting paid. Man, watch me move like a mafia boss. Business, so don't get fucking cross. Now let's count these G's, capiche. And non-stop, nigga, we gon' stay on top. And we gon' move, yeah, we finesse the groove. And we gon' show the boys how the lake gon' do what? And we be moving, I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving. And I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving. I keep them things bumping, Austin, Dallas, Houston. I keep them things bumping, Austin, Dallas, Houston. And I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving. Tell the feds I never retired, nigga. Yeah, I say I'm up like a vampire. Tell the feds I never retired, nigga. I say I'm up like a vampire. And I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving. And I be moving. And I'm finessing and I'm grooving. Oh. What up, Jizzo? This your old Sally, nigga. Yellow in this bitch, nigga. I only live again. Me.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up. What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com. I want you to talk about how much different that was. There was probably not a lot of people around you that were in audio engineering school, right? You might as well say, I'm going to be an astronaut, right?
Yep. So, well, let me back up just a little bit. Our bass player, Jerry Flowers, he's one of my mentors.
Okay.
Not only did Willie Crawford, one of my mentors, rest in peace, teach me production, but Jerry Flowers did as well. And Corey Dainty, I got to give him a shout out. We ran the studios in the home project studios in Rockford. But Flowers, he kind of had the same, like we were kind of tethered, right? And he went down to audio engineering school first. He was the bass player, and he was like, look, I need to get this paper. I need something a little bit more secure than, because we used to have a manager that took our money.
No.
Like
Talk
they,
to him.
yeah, he got us. You know what I mean?
He got
He
you.
scammed us, bro. So we opened up for Heavy D and Boys.
Okay.
And we got paid as a band, but then he took off right after the show.
With the bag.
With the bag. And we were like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
where did he go? Took the money. He split it with the guitar player. Anyway.
Welcome to the music
Yeah,
business.
welcome to the game. But Flower said, you know what? And my brother Jerry Lumpkins as well. So they both Jerry. But Flowers was like, I'm going to go down here and get this degree. Because he and I had seen New Edition perform. Like, we went to the Metro Center and we seen them setting up before the show because we got there early. So he's like, I know they getting paid. They were stagehands. They was, you know what I mean, setting up the lights and the whole crew. And it's like, that got to be a bag, right? How did we do that? So that's when he went down to Full Sail first. He's like, Reek, come on down here. I visited. Literally, within 2 months,
You were signed up?
Signed up.
Ready
and I
to
moved.
go. I mean, because this is one of the most recognized schools and names in the business. So you were going to like a Harvard or whatever music business schools, right?
Yes.
So like you did it. Yeah. You did it right. You tapped in and made the jump. You can't put one foot in, like, you know, God's gonna touch
That's
your
scary,
faith, right?
bro.
You gotta jump in.
I was only 19, bro.
Right.
But it's like I believed in myself so much that I'm like, when Flowers went, I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Then as soon as he graduated, he was working with cats like Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown and all this.
Right out of school.
Right out of school. So I'm like, that's a no-brainer. And I'm already a tech head and a geek. So you go down and learn audio engineering. You acquire skill sets. You know what I mean? That it's like Batman. You have different in his utility belt.
The belt, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, well, if I'm not producing, then I could be engineering, or I could be doing stagehand, or I could be, you know what I mean? Now I'm, DJing. So you diversify your skill set, and I tell my students that all the time. Like, you got to diversify your skill set, especially in this era. Back then, it was taboo. They only wanted you to be one specific thing.
That was it.
Either you're a writer, or you're a producer, or you're an artist, or you're a studio manager, or whatever the case may be, or musician. Like, even the musicians, they wouldn't allow them to be producers. Like, no, you are studio or session.
Like they were
musicians.
telling Kanye, like, you're just a producer, don't be an artist, right?
Yes, that's the same mentality. But think about this early 90s. See, Kanye came out late 90s.
Later, yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of had to hide what I was doing when I moved to Atlanta, because even though I produced still and made beats, they only wanted me to be an engineer.
You had to go small to make people appease them.
That-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But listen, I want people to understand that if you don't do that, if you had never like had the humility to say, all right, I'm not gonna live small.
It
but
hurt
I'm
a
gonna
couple times, bro.
Right, it hurts your ego, right?
Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
Right, it hurts your ego, but guess what? If you didn't make them plays, if you didn't know how to move, it's about knowing how to move.
Yeah.
It's the same thing at war. Like, you don't run out there like Rambo. You're gonna get shot and killed. You got to know how to move and how to maneuver in the business.
Strategy.
Yes.
Yep.
You've introduced a sound, and this sound is it's not only influenced, but it's entertained millions of people for decades. I want to know, how did this sound come about? What's the secret?
For which song?
Your genre, like your music, the stuff you've touched, your library.
So, but see, it spans various genres.
Well, talk to me about one of them.
Okay, so let's say the TLC stuff.
Everybody talks TLC, right?
Okay.
So give me the TLC. Let's also the George Clinton, the Lauryn Hills.
Wow. All right, so let me finish the TLC real quick.
Yeah.
TLC, so I was down there signed to Dallas Austin Productions, Dallas Austin, DARP Studios, as a producer, but I also had a co-publishing deal with them too. And we had a team of producers. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just Dallas. Like Dallas was the A producer, but he had B, C, D teams. Okay.
Yep.
And so we'd be, commissioned to be like, okay, contracted, all right, Reek, go in that room with Rodney Jerkins and cut Monica's vocals. So now you have Rodney Jerkins as part of that equation. So, all right, you got Dallas, you got me, you got Rodney. I'm sculpting the sound of what Rodney created. But Dallas came in as like he wrote verses, and melodies and stuff for Boy Is Mine, right? But back to the TLC thing, like Organized Noise was the main sound of that Waterfalls hit. But Dallas was like the main sound of Creep and Hat to the Back and all that. So it's kind of like he's the leader, right? So you have to take his vision as an engineer, take his vision and make sure that it translates into or onto tape. So now we on the SSL boards, preamps, EQs, compressions, like we're adding that element to, I talked about analog tape earlier. It just gave us a natural compression and you could feel the vibes and the frequencies, but you know how to calibrate your tape machines at a certain operating level. So that way you can get the best sound. So you have to optimize the sound.
They call it warmth, right? It's
Yes.
the warmth of analog.
Yes. It's the
right?
warmth of analog.
To make it generic and oversimplify it, right?
Yes. I know I get
So you're sitting in there, you're saying is you're doing the little bit of detail,
Yes.
detail
Yes.
is what is shaping. It's like cooking, right? You're adding all the ingredients in where
Not only that,
tastes
but
good.
Who said this? I would think it was it Raphael Sadiq, or was it somebody, maybe Common or somebody?
had said that when they was recording audio, like the microphones picks up frequencies, right? It picks up energy waves. And so even the people in the room, like the people we got in this room right now, like this is digital, but it's not picking up the energy waves. It's picking up sound,
right?
Which is kind of like compression, wave compressions and that stuff. But the tape acquired the warmth of the room. And so when he said that, I forget who it was, but when they said that, I'm like, that is true, because sometimes we had like 30 people in a room with Organized Noise. And you had the poets the lyricists in the back, like Big Rube. He would write lyrics, but then he would spit that in Big Boy's ear, or he'll spit it in Dre's ear, right? It inspired him. So it was like energy, bro. Like, and you could feel that being acquired on the tape.
On them boards.
Yes.
So you prefer to work with the analog sound still?
Not necessarily, because I do. That's my first preference, but I know how to work in this environment, in this era, to where it's like, okay, you gotta do the digital, you know what I mean? Whether it's Pro Tools, Ableton, Logic, FL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Studio One.
It's like drive everything, car, motorcycle,
Yeah.
boat, helicopter, right? You gotta be able to do it all.
Yep.
I wanna ask you, which one of your tracks gives you the chills today and why?
I could say the big records I did, but that's not gonna be the truth. The truth for me, so I don't know if you guys remember this, he was a child prodigy back then. His name is Sammy. And now Sammy's out, he's grown, he's older now, but he's got some records out. But I did this song for him called Hero. It was a ballad, R&B ballad. Kind of like this Babyface type of.
That was the flavor, man. That
Yeah.
was
In
back
fact,
in the day.
Babyface and Teddy Riley are my other kind of influences and mentors. But so I did like this Babyface type of record ballad. It's called Hero. And we wrote this with this guy named Jasper Cameron. He's a producer for Sierra and Lil Lottie and Lloyd and all them. But he co-wrote that record with me. And there was something special because it's like he took Sammy's experiences of his father and his mother, and they were his heroes just based on life experience. I think his dog had died or something, and mom was there, Angela was there from Git, but his dad was his hero. And he was only 13 back then, so we wrote this record for him, and he sung it in one take. And that just, like, we were in the studio like crying after he had recorded it because it was so emotionally felt. I mean, it's not the perfect performance. Like, he has better produced records, I think, vocally on his albums. But back then, we just felt the emotion of that record, and it was like, it was one take, bro.
What was the name of the record again?
It was called Hero.
And by the artist again?
His name is Sammy, S-A-M-M-I-E.
Man, listen, that's an incredible story.
Yeah.
We got more coming up. Stay tuned. When we return, Rico's going to share some untold studio stories, and he's got some wisdom for today's artists. OGs of Hip-Hop, don't go nowhere.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodcaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.